What is happening, my friends? Michael Martin here, back in the saddle, back in action. Man, coming at you from Atlanta. I just spent 10 days in Burkina Faso, Africa, West Africa. It's the third, probably, I think right now it floats between the third poorest and the poorest country in the world, which is it's insane. But guys, it was a very life-changing experience, and getting to love on people, we built a church hangar for that goes along with the water well that has been put on in a village out in the middle of just nowhere. I'm talking when you're riding out there, it's like, where are we going? In the dark, and we know we're not in Kansas anymore, or Georgia, or whatever you want to say. It was an experience for you grammar Nazis. Anyway, guys, but I'm going to share a little bit about what I experienced and just a little breakthrough I had. And then I'm going to share some updates with you, because I've been gone for like 2 weeks, and there are people there's a lot of people who are wondering about this iPass 2 thing. There are people who are brand new on this list and just getting to know me. So I just want to say hey to you if you're brand new. And really the trip, I want to share and this is a real cool knife I got on the trip. This thing got me stopped in the airport coming back, believe it or not. But look at that, man. Handcrafted, handmade. I had like 3 of these things, big ones. So that's probably why I got stopped. Which is kind of freaky to get stopped in like a foreign country, and they pull you to a back room and want to check out your stuff. That's kind of crazy. And then the dude pulls out the knife and starts swinging it around, and he looks at me, because they don't speak English hardly, and he was like, gladiator, gladiator. I was like, okay, we're good. He's goofing off. He's swinging my knife around like it's a sword. It almost is a sword, though. Anyway, back to the story. I've got to quit rambling. Somebody got onto me in email and told me I rambled too much. But anyway, if you don't like my rambling, you can unsubscribe from my list. It's wide open for you. But, man, something that I just want to share with you guys is just when I went there, it was just jaw-dropping to experience people who have so little who give you everything. And when I say everything, it's not like they gave us their goods or things like that, but they just gave us their hearts. They gave us their spirit. They just didn't want us to need for anything, or, I mean, if we were trying to carry something, the kids would take it out of our hands. Just that gratitude that they have, and it was just jaw-dropping. And I had people tell me, they said, golly, dude, they said, and I didn't believe it, or it didn't register really until you go through it, but they said, you know what, you're going to go over there with a heart to help people, and the one that's going to have work done on them is going to be you. And that couldn't be, I mean, that hit it right on the head. I mean, it really turned our hearts, and it really showed us what it meant to really have, like, the ones who did follow, who followed Jesus or were Christians. We went to church and watched some of the kids just with their hands up, worshiping and singing, and there's no distractions there. There's not the internet. There's not this video games and all this drama mama stuff that goes on around here in the U.S. There's not the entitlement. There's not all these different distractions that just kill us as a society here, and totally distract us from what's important, which is love, which is family, which is God, which is those things. So to see that firsthand and experience it really stirred my heart, and where that goes in an aspect from to business and people helping people through our business is this, guys, is at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's a business or if you're just trying to do better for your family or whatever. There should be no excuses. There's no excuses when you live in a place like we live. There's no excuses whenever you can walk out your door or pick up the phone or get online and find a small opportunity to make some extra money and to make a little bit of money to do a bigger thing. So there should be no excuses anymore, guys. When you go and see firsthand, because it didn't hit me this hard until I went and saw firsthand what it was like to watch people get up day in and day out just to eat, just to survive. And then we have people over here who want to give that excuse of, I don't have any money to do it. Bull. Pardon my French. Get off your ass. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say that lightly. I say that very sincerely, because you know what? You do need to get moving. You do need to take some action for yourself and for your family and your life if you're in a bad spot. You've got every opportunity to turn off the idiot box, turn off the TV, get off Facebook for a little bit, and go do something. Go cut some yards. Go wash some cars. Go do something. And man, and we just have those opportunities all around us, and it hits me so hard because we are around people who don't have that opportunity around them. They survive day in and day out. And notice I said didn't live day in, day out. They survive day in and day out. So that's my message for you guys, man. It's just do something. Do something. Most of you, if you're on this and you're watching this, guess what? You have more than those people. You actually have access to internet. You actually have an internet connection that can watch a video. So if I'm stepping on your toes by telling you to just get off your butt, then good. You need to. Because like I said, until you go see firsthand people who don't have it, you really want to appreciate it. But just take my word for it. Go do something. Anyway, guys, it's great to be back in the saddle. Man, I'm going to give you a couple updates. But hey, listen to this real quick. This was really cool, and I forgot. I wasn't even going to share this. But if there's two organizations that I think that are powerful that I got to work with firsthand while we were over there. Number one, Toms. You know, Toms the shoes. If you can go buy some Toms, go buy some Toms. It may cost you, 10 or 15 bucks more than getting the Skechers knockoff, the Bobs or whatever. But go get Toms. And I'll tell you this, we went and did a Toms distribution. We went to a school and gave out Toms to the kids. And here's what you don't know is, most people don't know this. I didn't know this. When you do the buy one, give one, they just don't go and give kids a pair of shoes and then they're done. Because what happens with kids? Their feet grow, or they wear them out. They wear shoes out quick. Well, once Tom's commits to a place and takes shoes, they return every 6 months. And those kids get new shoes every 6 months. That's powerful, dude. So if you can go spend 40 or 50 bucks on a pair of shoes, you know that you're helping a kid. And that's powerful, guys. The other one, Compassion International. Compassion is one of those, send money to a kid, kind of sponsor a child. And a lot of people go, man, I don't know about that stuff. I don't know if that stuff really works or whatever. Compassion is the real deal. And we've actually got a kid in Colombia, but the people in our church who had kids in Burkina Faso, they actually brought those kids in to one area in the capital city. Some of them travel 5 and 6 hours to meet their kids, or the kids came to meet their sponsors, which were on our team. And man, to watch that I can't even think of the word. To watch that group, or to watch Compassion International in action, was super powerful. So take a moment. It's like 30 bucks or something. I don't even know how much it costs. That's how small it is. That's how ridiculously small it is, and it affects the whole family. It affects the whole family. So look it up, Compassion International. You can Google it. And check that out. Now on to really quick, I want to keep this video starting to get long, guys. iPass 2 updates, man. We are rocking and rolling. They're looking at the beginning of May to get this iPass 2 thing launched, man, and it is going to be the game changer. I've got hundreds of people right now that have pre-registered for the free system. You're getting everything up front, all the upfront offers and everything else for free if you do the free registration. Now, you want to go ahead and get positioned with the silver, gold, or black. Those are your profit maximizers. Those are what's going to make you the big bucks down the road with iPass 2. But some of the tracking and the things available in iPass 2 is just going to be insane. So lock down that thing for free. If you haven't, go to, I'll put the link below this video on the blog post. It'll say iPass 2 free. Go ahead, lock in your free thing there, and go ahead and then follow the steps in the emails that I send you over the next day or two and get upgraded to the silver, gold, or black levels. Man, go black if you can. That's where we've been. And iPass 1 changed our lives, guys. iPass 1 is the reason I was able to go to Burkina Faso. It took us from $2,000 or $3,000 a month onwards up to $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 a month. So it was just insane, and that's how you help people, guys. That's how you can actually go out and reach people, help more people, is if you have the funds to help you do it. Money's not a bad thing. So you can reach a lot of people the more that you have. So it's just very powerful. iPass 2 is going to change the game. I'm probably going to be doing some hangouts and webinars coming up over the next week or so to get you guys more info, and so you can actually bring people, if you're already registered, you can bring people to it to share with them what we've got going on. Just a couple emails, get it out. So we're keeping it at 10 minutes, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll definitely be connecting more here over the next few days. See you soon. Peace.